Fans of HGTV's Design Star will recognize our next guest, but some of you may also know Leslie Ezelle from right here in South Mississippi. Leslie is back for season 6 of Design Star, and today she's back in Mississippi. Thanks for stopping by the studio, Leslie. It's good to have you back home. That's great.
Thank you. It's great to be back home.
Yeah, you're a Biloxi girl, right?
Yes, I was born in Biloxi.
Still have any family here?
Meridian, Mississippi is where all of our family has gravitated to.
Okay, good. Well, I know they're all excited to see you on HGTV.
Yeah. This has been fantastic. I was on Design Star season 6, as you know, and then now this is Design Star All Stars. So it was a huge honor to be asked back and have a second go.
That's great. So the All Stars thing, you're in a new competition
Correct.
now.
Yeah.
And what could that mean for you if you win this one? I mean, you're already obviously a successful designer in Dallas, but this could really open even more doors for you.
Yes. Okay, so it's a $25,000 cash prize, first of all, which is better than a sharp stick in the eye, is what I like to say. And it is also, you would have an opportunity to be on a HGTV show, have an appearance on another show if you win this contest.
How exciting. And
I know.
You know, as I watch the video, it reminds me of how frantic it can get during this contest. I mean, you have some pretty strict timelines that you have to complete projects. And what is that like working under pressure like that when you have limited resources and very limited time to complete a room? Or
it's a little intense. It's very intense. The time is always an issue. I mean, in real life, you know, you do have like a couple of weeks to pull off a room. In this scenario, you have about 2 hours to pull to make magic happen. So it is a huge challenge, and that's part of the beauty of the competition. That's what makes it exciting. So it's actually, I think, made me a little bit more ADD in my regular life. I move a lot faster because of these competitions that I've done.
I'm sure. And not only do you have to be a really good designer, but you have to have a great personality. So you seem to have it all going on for you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
You know, you have to do a good job on television during your presentation.
That was
all
a big deal. It's a package thing.
Consideration.
Exactly.
Because you could be hosting a show.
So. Exactly. And they take that into consideration this time especially. They really are looking at those camera challenges, which is like they give you one take to get it right. You have 1 minute to say, you know, all of your information and nail it. That is extremely difficult for a babbler like me. That has always been my biggest challenge, is being able to get it done quickly.
And what do you enjoy about this? I mean, you love designing, but what was it that made you say, I want to enter this contest?
You know, it was actually breast cancer. I went through breast cancer a couple years back, and when you go through something like that, you start asking these soul-searching questions of, what do I want to be when I grow up? And I already was designing, but what I really had a passion for is I want to be an entertainer, and I want to have a platform, a larger platform. I want my own design show. And so I really just got the courage to say that out loud and go for my dreams, and that's what brought me to Design Star Season 6, and then now here I am again.
And what kind of interior decorator are you? How do you like to describe your art?
I'll tell you, I have 4 kiddos at home and like a ton of animals. It's like a petting zoo in my home. And so because of the chaos that I live in, I'm a huge believer of less is more. Regardless of what your style is, edit. Keep things clean and simple. Keep the stress level down in your house. I mean, I ended up with breast cancer because I lost control of my house once upon a time. And I'm a firm believer, if you can tame your domain, you're going to end up being a happier, healthier person. So design is actually a bigger deal than what people think of, oh, this is just something pretty to have in your home. It's really important.
Sure. It has to be very livable, too.
It has to be livable. It has to be organized, comfortable, and represent who you are.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, of course, Design Star is going on now. There have been 2 episodes. And actually, I think it's already completed, but we can't say who's...
Took a lot.
That's right. We're not allowed to reveal that, but I know you did great.
I've done through
and
2.
People can tune in and see you.
That's right. Tuesday nights on HGTV, 8 o'clock Central Time.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Leslie, for joining us. And good luck. And thanks for coming home and stopping by the studio.
It was a pleasure. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Well, if you're looking for your own piece of the rock, the Gem and Mineral Show might have just the thing. Details on the event are next.